Hi everybody, and welcome to your monthly reading by sign. We'll see who is next here. Oh, well, we have the planet Mars showing up. And we have Aries. Okay, well, that's your ruler, Aries, so maybe that's serendipity there. But Mars being the masculine energy, fire, action. All right, let's see what you're into this month. So we do have a lot of strong astrology going on. We have a full moon on August 1st, followed by a new moon the 16th, and a second full moon this month, a blue moon, August 30th. And there is Mercury retrograde, August 23rd until September 15th. And we do still have Venus retrograde this entire month, and that'll be going on until September 3rd when it stations direct. So what does Aries need to know for the month of August? We'll be moving into Leo season here just after the new moon on August 16th. That's sidereal astrology, so any placements you have in Aries could be harmoniously trined by the sun as it moves through your sister sign of Leo. Okay, underneath the deck, what do we have? The Ten of Wands. Okay, so this card is called Oppression. This is a lot of hard work, but this individual has put themselves in this circumstance. It could be choosing to take on extra burdens or extra work. It could be burning out on work, but it may be time to put that load down, especially if you are carrying other people's energy. But the tens are always a completion and the end of a cycle, so maybe you are coming to the end of a difficult job or contract, and you may be getting some rest here on the horizon. Let's hope so. And then we have the Strength card, so that is Leo, number 8. And then we do have the 8-8 Lionsgate portal. I forgot about that as well. Coming up, this could be an indication of that. And the fact that it did come in reverse at first, it's like you could be losing your strength over this, or you're starting to feel fatigued over something, and it's time to put it down perhaps by the 8th of the month. We have the Magician, another major arcana, so that is number 1, ruled by Mercury. Mercury rules the signs of Gemini and Virgo. Okay, so creative will, effort. I mean, with Mars there, putting in the effort into making your dreams a reality here, putting in the work. We also have the Three of Wands. Okay, so this is like the ball's in their court. You've done your work, you've put it out there, and you're waiting for that energy to be returned to you. And finally, we have the Nine of Cups. All right, so great. So hard work does pay off. You are getting your wish granted. Your manifestation will come through this month. Again, maybe it has to do with that harmonious trine from the sun, but there's a lot of powerful fire energy and effort behind everything that you attract in your life this month. So I'm really curious to see what your alchemy cards have to say. Mercury retrograde could be an important period for you. Maybe that's, you've put the work out there, and as Mercury goes retrograde, it brings these blessings back into your life. Okay. You get a return on your investment there between August 23rd and September 15th. And that will be the time of Leo. Okay. One more time for Aries. Okay, Uranus, number 8. So 8-8 showing up. That would be the unexpected. Creativity, thinking outside of the box. But yeah, manifestation is lightning from heaven, right? We also have Mars here too, that showed up when I pulled out the token. So let's read about this card. Fantastic. This card is titled Awakening Brilliance and Individualism. When Uranus strikes, we are in for a surprise, not in the outer world, but in ourselves. What wasn't possible before is possible now, thanks to Uranus and its ability to shatter our preconceptions. This shift in perspective or identity brings newfound freedom and opens up dormant energy. For an alchemist, this may be experienced as a long-awaited aha moment or a sudden stroke of genius. Inventions and innovations are born under Uranus energy. This card may also appear to show us what is particularly unique about ourselves or another. A seemingly random or idiosyncratic quality may end up being the secret ingredient needed in the laboratory. The alchemist knows this radical energy isn't sustainable, and so the work is to show up each day, whether or not Uranus strikes. And I think that's been apparent here in your Ten of Wands. That is showing up every day, doing the work, not complaining, putting in the effort and the strength that it takes to do that, to show up every day, the dedication, whether it's, reforming your physical body or putting that energy into your personal business. You do show up every day and make that effort. So in Uranus is a higher octave, a higher frequency of Mercury. So there's that connection there as well between the Magician and Uranus, as well as Mercury retrograde. So when a planet goes retrograde, it slows down and appears to go backward in the sky. It actually gains its strength. So don't get attached to Uranus energy. It can lead to a restlessness or chasing of inspiration, always looking for the next best thing. Take its medicine as an occasional blessing. So you got to strike while the iron is hot, basically. Uranus is aligned with the story of Prometheus, the god of fire. Consider his myth and relate to it in your own story. In what instances have you been Prometheus-like? So bringing your fire, your passion to the world stage. You are made of fire. So, all right, let's see what your archetype card can add to this as well. Okay, before I get to that, though, I just noticed something. All the yellows in these cards standing out to me. Yellow is the solar plexus, the will, the action. Leo rules the solar plexus too. So it's your action and your will put together, which have created this divine force, this divine inspiration. And let's see. Also, I was adding up. I don't know why I felt the urge to do this, but 10 plus 8 plus 1 plus 3 and 9, you get 31, which is the 11th prime number. 11 is a portal, a gateway, a new beginning. And actually, if you add another 8 to that, you get 19. So then 19 is the 8th prime number, so it comes back to the 8, this unbreakable infinity sign. Okay, so something about you is indestructible. It's showing up twice here. There's a legacy that you're establishing that's going to last a very long time, beyond your physical life. Okay, let's see what archetype we end up with here. The empty room, number 42. Okay, interesting. The card is called the Vortex, the Abyss, the Nothing. The empty room haunts us all. It is the universal and all too frequent feeling of lack, of wanting, of the craving to fill ourselves with something, anything. We too often attempt to remedy the discomfort of the empty room by any means necessary, leading us to a culture of more. Ironically, the empty room is filled to the brim with potential, yet we perceive it as not enough. This card is a cry for patience, for sitting within the barren walls of not knowing, for awaiting true vision and purpose before attaching to what we should do next to save our outward appearance. Be with the nothingness, be with the impatience. The empty room has immense power. Let others wonder what you are doing. If you can settle into the magic of emptiness, you will soon hear its whisper of wisdom. So what do they say? Like, you can't fill an empty, or a cup that's already full. So having to empty your expectations, perhaps. That's the only way you're going to get these 9 cups filled, is to release it, to let it go. Empty your mind, empty your thoughts. Once the intention has been set, the work has been done, and now there's like this waiting game. But every vacuum craves to be filled. It's a void that will be filled eventually upon that return. The archetype of the empty room is also portrayed as the hungry ghost, always feeding and never satisfied. But that hunger, too, could be like your own inner drive, your own feeling of necessity to achieve, which could be this great motivator that keeps you pushing every day, that keeps you showing up in order to fill this void, perhaps within yourself or your mind or whatever it is that you're striving to accomplish. A day of silence is a surefire way to harness the power of the empty room. Okay, so sitting with the not knowing, I mean, you have all this projective masculine energy working for you, but equally as much you need to embrace the availability of the feminine void, of the yin, of the darkness that will be flooded eventually by the yang. So you can't receive until you have emptied all your expectations. All right. Let's see what your astrology cards can add for us. Astrology for Aries. Okay, Taurus, trust, patience, and sensuality. Okay, Taurus is ruled by Venus, which is also retrograde at this time for this month. But yeah, they're talking about the patience, sitting with the emptiness. So have faith and trust that, again, your efforts will pay off, that you will get your ships coming in, that things will be fulfilled. Have faith in yourself and your energy. So let's see what else is next. Aries, there you are. Independence, bravery, and passion. Well, you have bravery to follow your dream, your vision, to be independent, to be uniquely you, because Uranus is uniqueness. It's something special. It's Aquarian. It's out there that nobody's ever thought of or done before. And maybe that's the void you're filling for a lot of people in this world. Perhaps you're bringing in a service or a product that people need, or you found a need and you were able to fulfill that for people in the physical world, as Taurus is earth energy. Okay, and underneath the deck we have Mercury, of course, the magician. Think, learn, network, and communicate. So things are going to start moving rapidly. I feel during Mercury retrograde, if not immediately, then as soon as it comes out and it starts pushing forward again, the floodgates may open for you. So let's move on to your Making Magic sigil cards, since we have such beautiful Mercurial and Uranian energy working for you. Lightning strikes twice, or they always say, what is it, lightning doesn't strike twice in the same place? I don't know, but that imagery of lightning on the Uranus card prompted that thought for me. However that means to you. The festival creates an energetic blueprint for a fantastic party or event. Tree of Life, true wisdom and making good life choices. Breaking bad habits, self-acceptance, excellent mental health, and letting go of vices. Okay, that could have to do with the empty room as well. Emptying out that self-doubt or any self-limiting beliefs that may have blocked this manifestation thus far. I mean, the festival tells me there's something to celebrate, some success. Elements of fire, air, earth, and water combine to create powerful protective boundaries, spiritual, mental, physical, and emotional. Okay. And underneath the deck we have Abracadabra with wings, fantastic good fortunes, and lucky chances. So that lightning striking twice, or the unexpected. So that could be the good fortune they're speaking of. And this element emblem reminds me of the Wheel of Fortune, as does the Breaking Bad Habits, the 8-directional wheel there. Okay. I would like to get a Queen of the Moon Oracle for you. I didn't get it for any other sign yet, but I saw this and knew that I had to pick it out today. What message for Aries? Okay, power, full moon. All right, so I feel, again, this is going to be the end of August, the blue moon, especially the blue color surrounding her here, but this is you in your full power. Again, that power of manifestation is strong within you this month. You have a very strong magnet at your core. So let's read about the full moon power. Step into your true power, shine brightly, do not hide who and what you are. The time is right to attract big things for yourself. Ancestral energy is important. Open your mind to larger possibilities. Big magic can be wrought. I have power, it is real. You are made of the very swirling matter that is the stuff of stars. You are pure possibility, changing constantly, renewing and transforming. Take this moment to recognize that power and rejoice in it. For your next step is the precursor to your future self. The companion stone or metal is moonstone. So, all right, so yeah, that power to manifest is within you. You have an empty room to fill with your... Well, this just flipped off with your intentions. We have the attraction, the supermoon. So I'm not sure if one of these moons this month is a supermoon, but number 44 there. I just happened to knock that over with my arm. Take a moment there. You can be magnetic to others and attract the good things in life. You can repel what you no longer wish to attract. Be ready for opportunity. Avoid extremes that might cause negative imbalances in your body or mind. Think of connections greater than yourself. I can attract what I wish and repel what I do not. So you truly do have a magic wand this month. The companion stone or metal is magnetite, which is of course a magnetic stone. And it mentioned in the full moon power that your ancestors were important. So I'm going to grab this Angels and Ancestors card and see what comes up. For Aries. With the two cards that came out, right? Aries and Taurus, that's the beginning of the astrological year. So March, April, that time frame. Could have been, you know, some seeds you planted all the way back at the vernal equinox that are coming through to bless you now. Okay, Star Ancestor, follow the voice of your soul. I think the power card was talking about being uniquely you, as well as Uranus. So an Aquarian being like the... they call them the aliens of the zodiac because they're usually so out there. They're on their own kind of planet. But that could be you. Again, this is the Star Ancestors. It's unlimited. I mean, the universe is infinite. We had infinity show up twice. But follow the voice of your soul. Be true and unique to yourself. And that's what ultimately is attracting your success. And then we have Sky Father, which is Uranus. Trust in the unknown. So Uranus, the unknown. And maybe that's why the empty room again came up as well. Being able to take that leap of faith into the void and await what it is that will be attracted to you. All right, finally we're going to end with our angel cards. Yeah, it's not a real long reading, but there wasn't really much else to say. I mean, everything looks good. Okay, power came out again with the full moon power card that showed up. Synthesis, yeah, that's alchemy, right? That's the temperance card. That's taking A and B and creating C, right? Surrender, there's that need for the trust again. And authenticity, again, that unique you. Follow the voice of your soul. Be you. That's the most powerful magic that you can work. All right, well, thank you so much, Aries, for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If so, let me know in the comments below. Take care, and we'll see you next time. Bye.